Welcome to SV Union High School and Junior College. Today we are going to learn the concept object in C++ programming. So we'll see in detail what is the object. So what is the object? A class provides the blueprints for objects. So basically an object is created from a class. We have seen in a class that class is a user defined data type. Object is an instance of a class. It is used to access the members of class. So we can say that object is an instance of a class through which we can access the members of a class, that is the data members and the member function. We declare object of a class with exactly the same sort of declaration that we declare variables basic type. This is a way to declaration. Now how to create object of a class? We can create object of a class in two ways. First, using reference variable, and second, using new operator. So now we'll see how to create the object of a class. See, it is using reference variable. So what is the syntax? Syntax for creating an object of a class. So we write class name and object name. So while creating the object, first you have to write the name of the class. In front of that you have to write the name of object and end the statement with semicolon. For example, following statements declare two objects of class student. Here student, std1 and semicolon. So in this example, student is the name of the class and std1 it is the object created, and second student std2 semicolon. Again here student is the name of the class and std2 is the name of the object. So here we create two objects of the class student. In this way you can create the object of a class. Now we'll see the example. Class student. Here class is the keyword and student is name of the class. After that you have to open the brackets, that is the opening bracket you have to put. Then public colon. Here we write the access specifier public, means after whatever we are going to write, either data members or the member function, that we are going to write under the public section. After that in this line we have written void show. Show method here we declare, this is the function. After this we open the brackets, and in that by using the cout statement we are writing the hello students. So by using the show method you are printing the hello students. So in body of the show you put the statement cout hello students, then close the body of the show function and close class and the semicolon. So this is the body of the class student, then open the bracket, that is the started the scope of the class, and here it is the body of the class in which we have written under the public section we define the show function, and in show function we are writing the or printing the hello students. Then close the show function and close the class, that is it is the end of the scope of the class. Okay, so it is the definition of the class. Now see, int main. Here we are writing the main function. So open the bracket for the main function. Student std. Here we are creating the object. So student is the name of the class and std is the object. So this statement shows creating an object of class student. Then in next line we are writing the std dot show and the function semicolon. So calling show function using object of a class student. So this is the statement. It shows how to call the function by using the object. So how we created? Here whatever the object we created for the class student, that object or through that object we are accessing the show function, which is the function of the class student. Here we create the object of the class student. So student is the class and std, that is the instance of a class, it is called as a object. So in object oriented programming, when we create the object, through that object we can access the data members and the member function of the class by using the dot operator. So std dot show means std is the name of the object, dot is the operator, and show is the member function of the class. So this is the way how to create the object, and through that object how to access the data members and member function of the class. Now see the output. It will print hello student. So hello student message we have printed in a show function of a class student. But in a main function we create the object of the class student std, and through that object we call the show function of the class student in which hello student is printed. So output we get, that is the hello student. It is because of the object can access the data members and the member function of the class. Now we'll see the difference between the class and an object. So what is a class? Class is a user defined data type, and what is the object? It is an instance of a class, or we can say that it is a variable of a class. So this is the basic definition of the class and object. So we'll see what is the difference. First point, in a class, class is a container which collection of variables and methods. So we can say that what class is a container which consists of the data members and the member function, or group of variables and the methods. But in an object, object is an instance of a class. So that is the variable which created from the class. So it is the instance of a class. Now see the second point. No memory is allocated at the time of the declaration. Okay. So see this point. When we create the class, that time no any memory in a memory is allocated for that particular class. So no memory allocation takes place at the time of the creation of the class. But see, in an object, sufficient memory space will be allocated for all the variables of class at the time of the declaration. So when you create the object of a class, that is in a main function, that time it will allocate the memory for that object. So memory allocation takes place at the time of the creation of the object. Now see, in a class, third point, one, class definition should be exist only once in the program. You have, when you define the class, that definition, that is the definition of the class, is takes place only once in a program. That is what you write in that class, declaration of the variable, calling, etc. That will be only once in a program. See, in an object, for one class multiple object can be created. So you can create number of the object for that class. Okay. So class is written only once time, but object you can create number of the time. So this is the difference between the class and object. Now we'll see how to access the data members and the member function. Data members and member functions can be accessed in similar way. The member of structure is accessed using the member operator, that is the dot operator. So to access, as we seen in an example, std dot show. So dot operator we have used while accessing the member function. Syntax for accessing the member function of a class. So what is the syntax? Here you have to write the object name, then dot operator, that is the member operator, and the function name. So by using the object followed by the dot operator followed by the function name, it is the way to access the member function. Then syntax for accessing the data members of a class. How to access? Object name dot data member. So same way, instead of the function name you have to write the data member. So this is the way to access the data members and the member function. We cannot access the data member of the class in other class if data members are private or protected. So this is about the access specifier. If you declare that data member under the private or protected section, then in other class you cannot access that by using this. So this is the way how to access the data members and the member function. Now we'll see one more example. Here we declare the class box. In scope of the class, we declare the variables under the public section, that is double length, it is the length of a box. We write in a comments double width of the box and double height. So this is about the declaration of the variable and declaration of the class. Then here close the brackets and semicolon. So declaration of the class finished. Now see in a main function what we do. In a box 1, here box is the name of the class and box 1 is the object. So here we declare box 1 of type box, that is the creation of the object. Second box 2, here we declare one more object of the same class. So we created two objects of the same class box, that is the box 1 and box 2 respectively. Then double volume is equals to 0.0. Store the volume of box here. One more variable we create of data type double, name of the variable is volume, and we assign the value for that 0.0. Now see, box 1 dot height is equals to 5.0. So this is the way how can we access the data member. We write box 1, it is the name of the object, dot member operator or dot operator, and height, it is the name of the variable, and we assign the value for that 5.0. Then box 1 dot length is equals to 6.0. So through the object we access the data member length, and for that we assign the value 6.0. And box 1 dot breadth is equals to 7.0. So through the box 1 object we access the variable breadth, and for that we assign the value 7.0. So what we did, we just declare the one class box, in that we declare the three variable. In a main function we create the two object of the class box, we declare the one variable of data type double, and here through the object we access the data members of the class and assigning the value. Now see here box 1, that is the creation of object of the class box, and here box 1 dot height, box 1 dot length, box 1 dot breadth, it is accessing data members of class box using object box 1. So this is the way how to access the data members by using the object. So here we see how we create the object, and through that object how we access that data members. Now see box 2 specification, that is box 2 dot height is equals to 10.0, box 2 dot length is equals to 12.0, box 2 dot breadth is equals to 13.0. So here we are using the second object box 2, and through that object we access the variable height and assign the value. Then again from the second object we access the variable length, and for that we assign the value 12.0, and box 2 dot breadth we access the third variable using the second object and assign the value 13.0. Now we are calculating the value volume. So volume is equals to box 1 dot height into box 1 dot length into box 1 dot breadth. So here we calculating the volume of box. So here we are using the first object, that is the box 1. So using that object, whatever the values we assigning for height, length and the breadth, it will take that value and it will calculate the volume. And by using the cout statement, we are printing volume of box 1 is equals to volume. So whatever the value we assign for object box 1, it will take that value. And second, volume of the box 2. So volume is equals to box 2 dot height into box 2 dot length into box 2 dot breadth. So here it will take these value, that is a box 2 dot height is equals to 10.0, box 2 dot length is equals to 12.0, box 2 dot breadth is equals to 13.0. So it will calculate that volume, and by using the cout we are printing the volume of box 2 is equals to volume and the return 0, as we have written the int main. So as we created the two objects of the same class box 1 and the box 2, by using both objects we are accessing the data members of the class, but when we are using or accessing that variables by object 1, we are assigning the different value for height, length and the breadth, and when same variables we are accessing by using the second object, we are assigning the values for height, length and breadth are different. So when we get the volume, that is the output, it will give the two different output as a two different volume of the box as we are taking the different value. So this is the way how to display, that is the volume, by using the two different objects. Now see, this is the output. Volume of box 1 is equals to 210 and volume of box 2 is equals to 1560. So we get the two output, that is for the two object. First for the box 1, as we have taken the different value for this variable, and the box 2 different value we have taken, so different volume we get. So this is the way how to create the number of the objects, and through that object access the same data members but using the two that different value.